parents, we hope you're all okay. So we're here today to introduce you to our Summer 2 overview. We cannot believe it's the last half term. What a year. So for this half term, we're going to be looking at who lives in a rock pool, which we've started this week. And the children have actually been amazing, and they know a lot about rock pools, which has been lovely. So yeah, we're going to be focusing on different key texts for English. So welcome to the rock pool, sharing a shell and commotion in the ocean. And we will be learning to use and understand recently introduced vocabulary, read aloud simple sentences and common exception words, and to write simple phrases and sentences that can be read by others. So our big focus, because it's our last half term, is writing sentences, sentence rules, and common exception words. So any help with this at home would be really appreciated, just to get them really ready for year 1.
In communication and language this half term, we'll be looking at listening attentively and responding to what the children hear, with them asking relevant questions, making comments and actions when being read to, and during whole class discussions, and also within smaller group interactions. They'll be making comments about what they've heard and asking questions to clarify whether they've understood what we've said.
So for physical development this half term, we'll be looking at different ways of moving, such as running, jumping, dancing, hopping and skipping and climbing, which they do in reception environment anyway with the apparatus and outside activities. Focusing on pencil grip in preparation for writing, and to begin to show accuracy and care when drawing, which we have already noticed this half term anyway. It's really lovely this half term because you see all the work that you've put in and the progress that the children have made, and the care that they take for their drawings and their writing is really lovely. So yeah.
In understanding the world this half term, we'll be looking at understanding the past through settings, characters and events encountered in books read in class and storytelling. We'll be looking at the children describing their environment, using their knowledge from what they can see, having discussions about it, listening to stories, non-fiction texts and maps. We'll be talking about the lives of the people around us and what their roles are in our society as well.
So in art, we're going to be looking at share their creations, explaining the process they've used. So a lot of independent art. We'll be looking at performing songs, rhymes, poems and stories with others, and trying to move in time with music, exploring the sculptural qualities of like malleable materials, different kind of textures and different objects and things like that. We've got our big gaff celebration, which is where we look at art for 2 weeks, which you'll be invited in and you'll be able to be a part of. So that's a really good way to showcase all the art that they'll be doing.
In maths this half term, we'll be looking at verbally counting beyond 20 and trying to see if there's a pattern that we can recognise. We'll be looking at comparing quantities up to 10, such as looking at greater than, less than, whether things are equal, the same. And then we'll also be looking at exploring and representing patterns within numbers up to 10. So that includes more things like odds and evens, doubles, and how we can share things equally.
And for our personal, social and emotional, we will be looking at... So basically it's our PSHE really, what we do with our circle times when we post those on Seesaw. We'll be giving attention to what the teacher says, responding appropriately, even when engaged, and showing ability to follow instructions, involving ideas. Lots and lots of circle times, lots of sharing ideas, lots of practicing listening to each other. And yeah, we did a circle time this week and actually they were so engaged, and they like answered so maturely. So it was really, really lovely to see.
In our suggested reads section, we've just looked at some books in the library of Mayon, and we've seen a few that we've selected for you that you can look at, but of course you're more than welcome to search some more as well. The ones we've looked at here are At the Beach, What Can Live at the Beach, and A Nature Walk on the Beach. We've also got our Oxford Owl, which links to phonics, and we do really want to try and push that quite a bit at home, because that links more to their phonics level and is supporting their phonics as well. So if possible, please try that at home as well.
Okay, I don't understand that. Yeah. And I think that's it. So obviously, if you do have any problems or anything that you need any help with, please let us know. We're always on the door. Just ask us so we can help you. Yeah, just a big push on writing, CVC words and blending and reading at home. That would be really appreciated. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.